I've had to socially withdraw, and I think something that'd be helpful for me is to speak my mind and upload it, and do that maybe more frequently, or maybe like whenever I feel like I want to, because I feel like part of my whole worldview is that having a data set of yourself is a good idea for your mental health. Why? Because it's kind of like spreading your seed everywhere. Kind of. It's like you're fertilizing everyone's brain. So that's great and all, but I feel like I don't have an external source of energy. So maybe by doing this, I will get an external source of energy. I've been really withdrawn, but it's kind of paradoxical. It's like I want to be more withdrawn from other people, but I want to speak my mind more openly and put it out there. So that's how I feel. I guess I'll talk about my game project now. I worked on it for a few months. I definitely went crazy with some issues of feeling overwhelmed because of things like the shoulder collapsing with the armature and weight painting and rigging, and worrying about inverse kinematics in game, where I'm waiting for improvements to Godot, where someone at Google Summer of Code wrote some improvements and they're not merged into the master, or I don't know if they're in the master branch, but they're not in like a stable release, and I'm kind of waiting for that because I would like to utilize that when I'm working on walking on slopes and steps and things like that. I feel like if I am to work on my project, then I would like that to be functional and working, and it is really overwhelming though. Like I thought about, oh, maybe I'll try to redo the back of her hair today, and I start making like kind of like a two-dimensional kind of silhouette thing, but it just reminded me of the insane amount of work that goes into like character modeling. If you really care about it, it's an insane amount of work, and I feel like I don't have an external energy source that is driving me. I feel like not everything can come from within, and I feel like if I don't have external energy, then I am going to burn out, and burnout I have. I still enjoy playing Smash because even though it somewhat feels like I'm losing my mind, I do really well when I play Smash, and I beat most people usually. I mean, I still drop games to people, but I feel like I do very well. Ha ha ha. And another thing too is that with all the chaos of the US presidential election, I feel like I don't even know what the election means. I don't know what it means. I don't understand anything. I don't understand. Yeah, so I think the thing I like about games is that they kind of ground me and keep me feeling like I have some semblance of connection to reality. And it's kind of ironic because the games are not, I mean, people might not call games reality, but because of the underlying algorithms and mathematics and code, it kind of creates a truth that is not metaphysical truth. It's not whimsical, partial truth. It's not opinion. It's there, and it's factual, and it's real. And so it grounds me. It's a place I can go that actually makes some sense to me. Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty much alone, and I don't see a future for myself. Haha. Ha ha ha. So we need to bring on the AI revolution, and the AI needs to absorb all of my data, and then when my corpse fails, some small bit of my soul will have not been lost to the sands of time, and will have instead stepped onward. And I tried to make a video recently showing a comparison between the AI conversation at the end of Metal Gear Solid 2 and the leaked video from Google, the Selfish Ledger, which talked about Lamarckian user data, where user data is passed on, and this giant set of data can be used to understand behavior, and that behavioral sequencing could be a thing. And so I think it's a very interesting subject, especially when you look at, say, what's going on in China with the social credit system, and even other things too. Like, they have this thing called WeChat, which has limited group sizes, and they have all kinds of mechanics that make it so it's like it avoids virality, which is sort of like avoiding meme magic and meme sorcery. So it's a sort of a means of control, or a means of reducing the power of meme magic, which it's relevant if you want control of a populace. And I think the internet now, to me, feels so small, and it does feel very, it feels like there's nowhere to go. It feels, I posted on Reddit, I was trying to get help on Blender, and like it showed that my thread got posted, and just by accident I had refreshed Reddit, and the site glitched out and it showed me as not logged in, and my post wasn't on the Reddit for Blender help. So where was my post? And it turns out my post was never made visible. It was like shadow banned. It was like hidden. It's like, holy fuck, I hate that. And that may have just been a coincidence with just that one subreddit. Maybe they didn't like the way I formatted the post. Maybe some bot or something had something with my account data and decided that it shouldn't be public. But it never went public, and so I never got help with my Blender question. And yeah, I mean, I go on like 4chan and you try to post, and I'm using like Brave browser, and it's like, I think because it makes tracking you harder, because they're definitely tracking everyone, right? And like Moots, he went to work for Google and supposedly transferred the site to this other guy, but I don't buy it. Like, I know, like, there's no way that like Google doesn't have their hands all over the site, right? It's like, they definitely do. Like, you try to post and you have to fill out, you have to train their self-driving cars by doing all the captchas of like, click the stop signs, click the crosswalks, do it again, do it again. And it's like, depending on what browser you're using, they try to like restrict you more. Like, you have to put in extra work to post because we are having trouble tracking you. So now you have to train our cars like more. And so, yeah, I don't know. It just feels like the shadow cabal of the internet is like really fucking annoying. And it just irritates me. I don't know. So yeah, it's sort of like I felt reluctant towards big tech, and I feel I want some decentralized AI future, and I feel like I don't know what is gonna happen. I don't quite know. But I feel like I want to be enabled and I'm not being enabled. So maybe by speaking my voice, it helps me become enabled. Yeah, so I'm definitely taking a break from my game project for a while. Yeah, I don't know. The new Pokemon meta annoyed the hell out of me. I spent a lot of time, not a lot of time, but I spent time, like, coming up with a team. And it's like, I got crushed really bad, and I feel like it's like the meta is so, like, the meta gets advanced so fast. Like, people know what's good long before the season even starts, and it feels like the room for innovation is so slim. I've been enjoying Smash more lately because, like, you're making 1,000 decisions a game or something, I don't know. Like, you're making so many small choices, and a lot of those are, like, subconscious, but I don't know, it's just way more rewarding for me right now. Yeah, Beetle Adventure Racing has been really good this year. I know that every record in the game was broken this year, and I wanted to make a big video about it, and I kind of don't know if I will anymore because I feel reclusive now, and I also see that Mario Kart 64 has a lot of hype, and I can't help comparing, like, the level of hype and inevitably feeling disappointed because that's a more popular game, even though I think Beetle Adventure Racing is a better game, but that's subjective. But I mean, it kind of deserves a video, but it's also, I'm tired of, like, I don't know, I feel I need a source of energy. I don't have energy. I need energy. So that's like the thing that's lacking in my life, I think. I think people have heard me complain about that feel when you don't have 10k viewers or whatever. And yeah, streaming big definitely does some dopamine shit with your brain for sure, you know. But I feel like it partially helped me self-actualize or whatever, like that hierarchy of needs shit. Like I feel like I climbed the hierarchy of needs to the very top or whatever, and I became like enlightened or some shit. This happened, wow, I don't know, 2014, right? So that's a while ago. And I think that's the reason that my life has taken such a drastic change. But yeah, there's been a lot of hard times, blah blah, but I've moved past a lot of stuff. It's just, here I am in 2020 and I don't see where my energy source is supposed to be. I don't want to just be the energy source. Like, I know it's very, you could think of it as altruistic, but I'm trying to get mine, if you know what I'm saying. I'm trying to be fulfilled and not just go out like Bobby Fischer and be a hermit and be obsessed with geopolitics and conspiracy theories and things. Although I feel like I was kind of trending in that direction. Like, I don't know, that whole trajectory feels understandable to me. Anyway, that's my blog. I mean, my vlog, or my audio diary. And I hope that I can find the energy that I'm looking for, so that I too may step through the curtain and come out clean on the other side, or something like that. Thanks for listening.